Good morning, you guys. I look absolutely insane. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Tuesday's video. It's almost 8 in the morning, and it actually snowed last night. Yeah. No, this isn't an old video that I'm posting. This is mid-April. Welcome to Montreal. It snowed. And in case you're wondering, yes, I actually do. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I do go outside like this and walk my dog. I put a jacket over and I just leave my hair and I really don't care. I just got dressed and kind of ready for the day. I'm wearing like the most basic outfit ever because, I don't know, can you see those snowflakes? I am very upset about it, and I think the whole of Montreal is very upset about this. I went on Instagram and everybody's stories are like, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck, like taking pictures of the snow, and it's honestly freezing. Like, if you just woke up and you didn't know what day it was, you didn't know like what month it was, you would literally think that we are in December. Why do I live here, you guys? Why? Why? And even my plan to escape to Florida for like January and February wouldn't even save me from this. It wouldn't even save me from this. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, you guys. I don't think I said it proper. Hello, good morning, welcome. So happy that you guys are here. Today's video is going to be, I think, a couple days in my life, very work focused. I have a lot going on this week, a lot of new projects that I want to take on in terms of like my freelance writing. So yeah, I think it would just be really fun to take you guys along as usual. So I hope you will enjoy. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you're new. And welcome back. Let's get into it. Today is actually Tuesday. Yesterday was Easter Monday, so happy Easter if you celebrate. Yesterday was kind of weird because it was like, do I give myself the day off? Do I work? So I kind of did a bit of both, and I just had crazy anxiety all day long, you guys. All day long. It was so bad. I started the day like feeling fine. I woke up, went for a walk with my dog, got a coffee with my boyfriend, and it was great. And then something in that coffee just did me so wrong. And my heart was like this, like all day. And it was just like, yeah. So anyways, yesterday I tried to vlog. And I had to delete all the clips because I was being such a spaz and I couldn't get the words out of my mouth, and I was just like so anxious, and it was more of a body anxiety than like a mind anxiety. It was really different. I'm starting to become really good at being aware of the difference between both. Like, it's not like my mind was like da 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 da. It was really my body that was like da 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 da. So yeah, that was yesterday, and as a result, I will show you guys my house. Like, my house right now is a physical, or is, yeah, I guess like a material representation of what my insides were feeling yesterday. So like, my desk isn't too bad. It's actually quite fine. Bit of clothes. But this, yeah, I did an unboxing. I got some new stuff from Majuri that I'm going to show you later in this video. This is some stuff from Zara. I bought a bunch of stuff to do a video with. I'm going to try everything on and only keep like one item. That's kind of like the challenge for the video. So that arrived yesterday. Spring cleaning stuff that still needs to get brought downstairs. This pillow was out because like I had a sleepover over the weekend. This is just a cute dog. And yeah, this is my house. So I have so much work that I need to do, so much stuff to get done, but honestly, I don't feel like I can start any of it until like all of this is cleaned up, because I really do feel like my space is a representation of my mind. And so it's like, if I clean my space, if I just get it tidied up, then my mind will be able to work better. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. But first, I'm gonna First, I'm gonna make a smoothie for breakfast because I'm trying to get into a habit of eating earlier in the day. I usually wait too long and then I become just like ravenous. So I'm really trying to get like more diligent with myself of like getting in this routine of having a smoothie every morning to just start eating sooner. Because it's just better for you to have 3 meals a day or 4, you know? Like I think, anyway, whatever. We don't need to get into all of the details of my eating schedule. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. All right, green smoothie, check. Now let's get to cleaning. What are you so happy for? Yeah. Okay, no. Good. Where's this energy coming from? Time to sit down and get to work. I've got my planner open. Seeing as today is basically like a Monday, I'm going to start out by doing the brain dump of everything that's kind of on my mind that I need to get done this week, and then I will section it between like my different jobs, and then I will decide on the priorities. I think that's the method I'm going to use. I feel like some weeks I go so in and out of like having really great, really productive weeks, and then some weeks like nothing gets done, and then it carries over to me feeling super stressed the next week. So like last week was a lot more relaxed. Like I didn't work at all on Friday. I took that day off, and I just had like a lot of really like anxious days last week that prevented me from doing my best work. You could say I spent a lot of time also cleaning my house, doing my spring cleaning. And it's fine. Like I don't feel bad about it, but sitting down here now, I'm like, oof, okay, like I've got to pick up kind of the slack of like what I missed last week. So I'm feeling the pressure a little bit. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is with my freelance writing stuff. I've decided I'm gonna start looking for another contract because the contract that I currently have, it's supposed to give me 10 to 15 hours a week, and it picked up a little bit when I called it out. I asked them like, hey, you know, like I need to get more work, but it's kind of slowed down again, and I feel like that's going to just kind of continuously be the pace is a little bit slower. So I've decided I'm going to try using Fiverr and maybe also Upwork to look for some new contracts. So that's totally new. Like obviously I'm very new to this freelance writing space. I got my first job in this space like pretty much out of luck. Like obviously, you know, I had the portfolio that I made to show for it. So like it's of course like my own work, but the opportunity came up in a very lucky way through a friend of a friend. So now it's really going to be on me to go out there and look for more work, which is an exciting challenge that I'm going to be taking on. So that's going to be on this list. There's also going to be things like my taxes, like literally from like a month that I haven't done them. So let me just quietly think about this, and then I'll show you what's on the list. Okay, so this is the finished brain dump. I won't like read it word for word, but it's mostly what we talked about with a couple other things. And then I transferred that to today's page. The only appointments that I have today, like things on my calendar, is taking Maggie to the vet at 2:30 and I have a spin class at 6. The great thing about writing everything down is, for me, it just makes things so much less overwhelming. Like, you know, at the beginning, everything's just floating around in my head and can feel so overwhelming. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna get this all done? And then even just looking at this brain dump, like, it's really not that bad. And then looking at just what I have in plan for today, like, it's very, very doable. So I feel a lot better and I'm ready to just get to it, starting with editing the video for True Earth, because I would love for that. Well, it is gonna get done today. We're gonna speak in concrete sentences. It's getting done today. It's getting done right now. Let's go do it.
Me the best. I want to wake up and just feel peace. Mental peace. I did my time. I've cheered with the best of them. He was in charge. Okay.
Years.
Hello. Hello from my car. Maggie, come say hi. Come say hi. I'm just parked outside of the vet. It is time for Maggie's annual vet appointment. It's funny because this was supposed to happen like 3 weeks ago, and every week they kept calling me to postpone it. So anyways, it's finally happening. I had to drive here when I usually like to walk, just because, see this? That's why. And it was such stressful driving. Oh my gosh. I think this is the first time I've ever driven here. I think the other times it was JS who drove. But really, really stressful driving. Oh my gosh. And I just have this feeling like I'm trying to be okay today, and I'm like not. I'm trying to be okay because I have so many things that I feel like I need to do, and so many, just this feeling like I need to be productive when I just feel so like just meh, honestly. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm pushing myself to be okay and to act okay, and I'm just like not 100% okay. And I was thinking, I was like, you know, if I was like, oh, like, I don't know, just like trying to find something to blame it on, you know, like, oh, is it work? Is it because I don't have enough of this, or I have too much of that, or like whatever? And I was like, well, no, like if you were in an office, you'd be feeling the same way right now. And even if you were just working at like a clothing store or a front desk somewhere, you know, my favorite job I ever had was the front desk at a spin studio. I was like, even if I was working there, I would still feel meh. Like, you have meh days no matter what your job is. Like, you can't find anything else to blame this on. It's just how you feel today, and that's it. So I mean, I still have to go home and like, I think what I was thinking was like, oh, like I feel like I have to vlog even though I'm not feeling okay. And I was like, well, you don't have to do anything. I do have to edit videos that have due dates and stuff, but that's what I mean. Like any job, you would have to show up at your front desk. You would have to show up at your office. Oh no. This man was carrying a cat in a carrier, and he like slipped, but he caught himself. He was fine. Crazy weather out there. But anyways, yeah, that's just like a little insight into what I'm feeling. I'm going to take her out. We have some time still before the appointment, so we can get a little walk in around here. And that's it. But you guys, look at the cute rings that I put on. They're all from Majuri, and this is what I got in the other day, and this one I got in she sees a dog in the park next door. We're almost there. This one I got earlier in the month, and this one I've had for a while, and I have the matching earrings. I'm going to talk to you all about Midjourney later because this video is sponsored by them, which is really exciting. But one thing at a time, let's go to the vet. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say about the vet, this is my first time since having Maggie that I actually can go into the vet. I've always had to just wait in the waiting room, and they call me and they talk to me on the phone because of like COVID protocols. But now those protocols are lifted. It's been a long time since we've been to the vet. So I actually get to go in and like actually meet the vet who I haven't met yet. So that'll be good. First time, eh? What do you think? You like the vet because you get attention. Yeah, you do. You do. Maybe they're going to teach me how to brush your teeth. You have bad breath, girl. Your breath is not really good. Let's go. Okay, today is officially canceled. I got in there and I go to check in. She's like, your appointment's at 3:30, not 2:30. So we just went and played a little bit in the park, and now I'm just going to sit here. If it was nicer weather, I would go for a walk. I would go like really make the most of it, but I'm not dressed to like play in the snow with her. I wasn't expecting this. I'm so incredibly discouraged. Like, I know it's silly, but it's like all I'm thinking about is like, oh my gosh, like I have all this stuff to do at home, and now I just have to like sit here for an hour with nothing to do, nowhere to go. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty negative right now. I'm just gonna like listen to some music. I gotta plug my phone in. Listen to some music and just like chill and try and change my mindset a bit. But that's gonna be it for today for this vlog. And I really just hope that I'm gonna come back to you tomorrow just feeling better, and hopefully it won't be snowing. And well, I mean, who knows, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll see you guys then. I'm back again. I just like, I calmed down, I played some music, I played some of my, you know, country music, and I realized like how silly I sounded, like just complaining about 1 hour. Like already 30 minutes has gone by and I have like another 30 to wait, and I'm just like, Zoe, you're making such a big deal for nothing. So yeah, welcome to the ins and outs of my day. What do you think about this wait? Yeah, you don't like it, huh? But it's not so bad. It's not as bad as I originally made it out to be, right? Right, Maggie? Right? Oh, what's your tongue doing? It's not that bad. We have to be happy. We have to be positive. We have to be grateful. Right? At least I have a car to wait in. Actually, for real. At least I have a car to wait in, because it was chaos in that lobby. And I always get a little stressed when I go to the vet, because you never know, like, if any of the animals are sick or whatever, and you don't want your dog to catch something. Too grateful for that. Okay, feeling better. Probably still done with today in terms of vlog, but I had to come on here and not end it on such a bad note, right? Wow. And the sun's coming out now, so that's got to be a good sign. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I just got out of the shower and made this matcha. Haven't even tasted it yet, so let's do a taste test. It's not that good. I have had this matcha sitting on my coffee bar for probably like a year now. I've had it for a really long time, and I just feel like I've never gotten the hang of making matcha. But with my really strong anxiety the past couple days, I figured I should stay away from coffee. So if you have any tips for making matcha and making it good, please let me know. I think I made it too strong this time, and I've also been using a new non-dairy milk, and it just doesn't froth that well, but it's growing on me. I think it's the lack of froth. I'm gonna actually put some honey in this to like sweeten it a bit. I also feel like every time I make matcha, I just like make such a mess. So I'll clean this up after. Let's try this again. It's better. It's better. I don't know. It's fine though. It'll do the trick. All right. This morning I want to do a little chatty get ready with me because I have some things I want to update you guys on and just chat about. I already got a little bit ready. You can see my stuff's there. And I picked out my outfit for today. It is so cold outside. So I just want something like that's kind of cute, but also cozy. So I picked this top from Princess Polly, and these black pants are from Princess Polly as well. Let's see how that looks. All right, I got all set up. Outfit looks cute. I got my tripod out because I'm gonna film like a little getting ready right now, actually. So I'm just gonna kind of do my skin and my hair care for the day, and we're gonna chat. I have a few things that I wanna talk about, and I also wanna show you in more detail those new Majuri pieces. So let's start with face. I already put on my toner as soon as I got out of the shower, and my skin just feels really dry, I think because of the change in weather. So I'm going to use this Rich and Dreamy face cream from T-Val. So I'm feeling a lot better today than yesterday. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what was up yesterday. I didn't wash my hair in the shower today because I'm going to boxing class tonight, and I like to go in the steam room after, which makes you sweat like crazy. So like there's no point in washing my hair now. I'm going to do it after class. So knowing that I'm going to wash my hair, I'm going to put a little bit of hair oil in. I love this stuff. I've been using it for years. Some of you may recognize it. This is the Amazing Hair Savior Oil. I feel like it helps my hair grow faster. It's just good for your scalp. It's an all-around amazing product made by, her name's Amber, and we've like kind of become friends over the year. So hi, Amber. She's awesome. So I will link this down below if you want to check it out. It's just really good for your scalp. And you're supporting a small woman-owned Canadian business. So that's awesome. My phone has been like buzzing. What the fuck? Okay, everyone stop. I get so much stress when I hear my phone buzzing and I'm doing something else, because like the phone just creates this sense of urgency, and it's like, I hate it. I hate it. So I mostly just put this on my scalp and just kind of like rub it in. And then whenever I put hair oil in, I always do like a slick bun, because it's perfect, because the hair oil and maybe even the grease of your hair, you know, mean that you don't need to use any like harsh products. So I like to use the boar bristle brush and just slick it up. I just went and washed my hands and I brushed out my eyebrows. Most days I don't wear makeup, but I have to brush out my eyebrows. It just makes me feel so much more put together. I'm like not feeling my most confident right now, and it has nothing to do with makeup. I'm like looking at myself, and whenever my nails aren't done, I feel like a part of me is missing. Like makeup for me is whatever, but nails for me is like important. So I should do my nails, and I also really need to, my toenails aren't painted, and I hate it when my toenails aren't painted. Like I know that's so silly, but I want to go get a pedicure because I tried painting them myself and they look really bad. I can do my hand nails, I can't do my feet. But I'm waiting for my prepaid card to refill in a couple of days so that I can like stick to my budget when it comes to like doing a treat yourself activity like a pedicure. So something though that I love is jewelry, and this video is sponsored by Majuri, which is so exciting. I love Majuri so much. I've been buying and wearing their products for years. It's like just like a cult classic, especially here in Canada. They are a Canadian brand from Toronto, so you know I love that. And I'm so excited that they're sponsoring this video. So thank you, Majuri. Today, I'm gonna be showing you a couple of new pieces that all launched this month. So you guys are like seeing it right away here. I will put them on and tell you about each piece as I put them on. The first piece is the Charlotte ring. This is the Charlotte signet ring, and I'm putting it on my index finger. This is my left hand. I love how it has this like smaller to bigger signet design, and the Charlotte has like these ridges that I think are super elegant. One of my favorite collections from Majuri is the croissant collection, and I feel like the croissant is like very summery, very like fun and young, and this is like a little bit more elegant, I would say, and I really, really like it. The next piece is from the same collection, the Charlotte collection. These are the huggie earrings. So they're tiny little hoops. I'm gonna put them in my ear. I have these in the croissant and I love them because they're just like the perfect everyday hoops. Like if you're looking for a nice, elegant, stylish, like daily hoop that you can wear. I even sleep in these sometimes when I forget to take them out. These are perfect. So that is the Charlotte collection. These came out at the beginning of April. I think they're so gorgeous. So I will have the names of these linked down below if you want to try them. I also have a landing page that they just created for me called like Zoe's Favorites, which is like, I feel like a star. So if you click that link, you can see all of my favorite pieces from Majuri that I own and that are on my wish list. And you can get 10% off when you follow that link. And then from there, you can just search for the pieces that I'm wearing in this video if they interest you, and you will get 10% off whatever you buy on the website. Next up is this P ring. It is so tiny and dainty. It kind of reminds me of a Disney letter D, and this is a part of their new monogram or initials collection. So I got a P for my last name, which is Pritchard, if you've ever wondered how to pronounce it. And I'm just putting it on my other index finger. So I've got one ring on each hand. This last one, I haven't even taken the tag off yet, so we're gonna do it together. This is like a custom necklace that you kind of build yourself. So you choose your chain and then you add your charm. This is, again, part of the initials collection, and I got a letter M for Maggie. She's sleeping behind me right there. Yeah, so this is going to go on a necklace, and then to pair it with, I have this here, which is the baby box chain. This is actually solid gold, so this is great because you can wear it in the shower, you can wear it while you work out, while pieces like the gold vermeil you take out when you shower, take off when you work out, just to help preserve them. So I'm really excited. This is the kind of necklace that I can just never take off, and it's so sparkly, it's so dainty. It looks like this. You can barely see it because it's so thin. So I'm just going to slide the M charm onto the necklace. It's perfect. And let me make sure I put this on the right way. Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. It looks so just cute and dainty. Normally I'm wearing like chunkier necklaces, so it's actually so nice. I really like it, and I like how it looks with my hair up. So thank you so much, Majuri, for sending me these and for sponsoring this video. It's like a dream come true to work with a brand like Majuri that I have been like obsessed with for so many years. And thank you guys for making this possible. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, just click the link down below, which will take you to my favorites page so you can explore from there. And I will have the names of each of these pieces down below if you are interested. I'm actually like so obsessed. I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror because I'm just like, I just said like I was feeling not so confident, and honestly like jewelry just gives you like that little boost, and I find wearing gold jewelry is just like, it's such a confidence booster for me. I don't know, I feel like gold just, it just elevates me so much more than silver. I think it can be personal. Majuri has silver pieces as well, but I feel like, I don't know, just something about gold. I think it looks good on everyone. I think it looks so like elegant and elevated. I'm obsessed. Wow. Look at me being vain, looking at myself in the mirror. Me in the jungle getting these clips. Just made the same thing as yesterday. Every day, you guys, every day is the same. Update you guys, I'm crying while watching Cheer because this show is making me emotional. It's just like inspiring me to want to become like really good at something. Like all these girls and guys are so dedicated, and I don't know, it's making me emotional. It's been making me emotional the last couple of times that I watch it. And then this one moment, they're like focusing in on this girl, Maddie.
That moment before. I never really had the moment of like just having my whole family see me do what I do.
And they're talking about her family and like her showing her mom, and her mom's like, I'm so proud of her, and it's making me emotional. I just came and sat down on the couch. I'm going to switch gears. I was just working on a YouTube video that took so long to edit. I finally finished it, and it's gonna go up like right now once it's done uploading. It's a really, really fun one though. It's like some spring days in my life, and I was like very out and about, and I was in such a silly mood, so it was really fun to edit. It's kind of funny like watching your life back the week after it happened, and I'm like, oh my God, I like, sometimes you already forget that you did certain things. Like I went for a walk up Mount Royal with my friend Rod, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, that was so nice. It's like fun to relive it. So I don't know, is it weird that like I enjoy watching my own vlogs? But now we're here on the couch switching gears. I'm going to finish up my Fiverr profile. I actually, while my video was exporting, I vacuumed my house, and I was just reflecting a bit, thinking to myself like, you know, Zoe, are you sure you want to like take on more work right now? Like, is that something you have the bandwidth for? Is that something you want to do? And the answer is like, yes. It can be intimidating sometimes to like take on more work when you already feel like you have a lot on your plate. But for me, it's always been like the more I have on my plate, the more I'm able to get done. And with my current contract kind of, I want to say like fizzling out a little bit, the thing with it is that there was never an end date. It was pretty much like, you know, they had all these ideas of things that we want to do together, and I'm super down for them. But I think like, I don't know, I don't want to get too much into it. I think there was some staffing changes, and I also think they're just extremely busy over there. So the projects with me are like, you know, not their first priority, which is totally fine. And if they ever come back and like have all this work to do, then like I'm super down to do it. But in the meantime, like I haven't heard from them this week. I've followed up, and I'm kind of just like, okay, it's time to start looking for some other ways that I can take on work. And also just, I want to get more experience with this copywriting. I would like to build a robust portfolio so that this is something that for the rest of my life, if need be, that I can lean on, and that this is like a skill that I can sharpen. You know, I used to be a consultant, and I used to identify with that career path. And I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel like I would ever want to go back to consulting. I just feel like that door has closed, and I need to start to open more doors for myself. And of course, YouTube is one that I love so much, but I always think it's a good idea to have a side hustle. So where, you know, YouTube used to be my side hustle and now it's my main hustle, I gotta bring in another side hustle. And I wanna keep earning income and learning new skills from that. So that's where those websites come in. I'm gonna put myself out there, and it can be really daunting to put yourself out there as well. Like I was starting to feel a bit of imposter syndrome around it. Like, oh, like I've only had one contract, like who's even gonna hire me? But I need to remind myself like, I'm good at this and I really like this. And if you're good at something and you like it, like what more can you ask for? Like that is just a beautiful combination. And so I just need to remind myself of that and like kind of force myself to put myself out there. I know some of you guys are freelancers, so if you have any tips, please leave them down below. I always love learning from you guys. And like when I first spoke about imposter syndrome, when I was first sending out my first invoice as a copywriter, you guys gave me some really good advice that really lifted my spirits. So anymore, please bring it on. If you have tips for like getting noticed on these websites, and over time as I learn, then I can share with you guys for those of you who might be interested in becoming a freelancer as well. Because it's fun. It's scary, but it's fun. So while I was having those doubts, what I just told myself was like, just make your profile and put yourself really cheap. Like make your services so cheap that someone will just book you, right? And build your profile that way. Like start cheap, you know, you got to kind of like earn your stripes, I feel. And, you know, in the beginning, like if I'm making like 10, 15 bucks an hour, like it's better than nothing. And if that's what it takes to build my portfolio, then like I'm 100% willing to do that. So I'm gonna just take a deep breath and finish my profile now and drink water because water is good. This is so stressful. You have to like make an image like this to kind of get people to click on it. And there's like all these guides and stuff. Oh my gosh. But I know once it's done, it's going to be worth it. It's just a little overwhelming. So I'm going to click into Canva and get going on that. So this is what I kind of whipped up on Canva. I did like a header picture and then you're allowed 3. So I did like some screenshots of some of my favorite graphics and captions that I made for my previous job. The way it works on Fiverr is you don't just put yourself out there as like, hi, I'm a copywriter. You have to be like really specific. So I'm going to start with one for Instagram captions and Canva design for Instagram. And I'm going to make another one for email writing. So like newsletters and stuff. And then I'm going to worry about Upwork later. I think I'm just going to start with one website and see how it goes. Like maybe I'll get a bunch of calls tomorrow. Maybe I'll get none over the next month. I don't really know. It was kind of triggering to have to go back to my old employer's Instagram because I haven't talked about this like in a very long time. But what ended up happening was after they laid me off, they hired 2 other people. So like, guys, if you want the tea, I'm just gonna spill it right now. But basically, they were like hiring people in the background before like I got laid off. So like it was very calculated, which of course they're a business. They have to be calculated. They have to. But you know, on a personal level and on an ego level, it hurts. So going back to grab like those screenshots of like the work that I did for them, yeah, it kind of triggered me a little bit, like seeing the more current content and like they all went on a trip together. And it just, yeah, it kind of hurts. It's like looking at an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend's profile, right? But anyways, I'm feeling good with what I made. I honestly love Canva so much. I feel like it's so easy to make anything look good. And I'm just excited to continue branching out with this new like line of work that I have. And it's a really funny coincidence because somebody just commented on a previous video of mine. I want to grab their username. Hold on. Grace. Yeah, Grace commented saying that she's also on her like freelance journey and she was wondering how I balance like making sure I have enough work to make sure that like I'm earning enough basically to live or like earning enough money every week. And it's like, this is exactly why I'm looking for more work because at this point I'm not earning enough money per week from the contract that I currently have. And I just kind of, I'm able to forecast like how much I think they're going to give me. And then like when you know your hourly rate, you're like, okay, this is how much I would make this week. And it's normal that you're not going to make the same amount of money every single week, right? Some weeks you might do a lot of hours and earn a lot more. And some weeks you might do none. So you need to be able to work enough some weeks that can balance out for the weeks that you do less. But I'll continue to share more as I learn, you guys. This is still like super new to me. And honestly, like I'm starting to realize now, like truly how lucky I am because that first contract just came to be so perfectly and seamlessly. It was like a gift from the universe. And now I'm really having to put in the grind. But it's fun and I'm happy to be taking you guys along with me. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm going to end this video here because it was just super chatty and I just want to like keep focusing. And then tonight I'm going to a boxing class and that's about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed all of the chats and the mood swings as usual. I always love hanging out with you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you to Majuri for sponsoring today's video. And you guys, I will see you in my next one, which will be very, very soon. Can't wait. Bye.